totally. Talking about masks, this is something that has been percolated in my mind. You know, Michael Jackson is always perceived as this great entertainer, but I think his legacy also provides a great insight into my world, the world of, again, make-believe, entertainment, illusion. And I always felt that Michael Jackson was one of the great dichotomies, and an illusionist. Even more than a singer, he created a character that wasn't even him anymore. He became something other. And he tried to manifest that in the way he would dress, in the way he would look, in the way he changed his entire physicality to become something different. But more importantly, I always felt that his brain was being pulled in two different directions. One being very influenced by young, angelic people or images or impressions or children. He just was drawn towards that. And the fact that there was an evil side, truly and it's like again, it's even a handsome evil. It's not a dark way. It's a theatrical evil. And I think he wore that mask very, very well, because he fooled people by trying to be very childlike, and that's why I put the flowers in there. They're kind of kitschy and like, oh, a man like this could never be like that. When in fact, deep down inside, you strip off the clothes, he sees himself as a very aggressive human being. Even though he comes off as this passive individual, Michael Jackson was a dynamo, and he was one big ball of contradictions and confusions. Talent, without a doubt, but it came at a terrible price too. It's kind of tragic, but the truth is, we are the characters we play are usually the byproduct of someone else's creative mind, and eventually that's all going to crumble and fade away, and you're left alive looking at yourself in the mirror, and most of them don't like what they see, and they begin to, I think, self-destruct. That's why I hate when we see biographies of performers. The first 3/4 of the biography is wonderful. He had children, he was rich, and then when we come back after a commercial, the downside. And very few get out alive, emotionally alive. I've always said that an artist dies twice. And the second time he dies, the physical death, that's the easy one. The professional, the day he has to take off his mask and be, it's a death. Yes. And no one respects you. You're like, oh, you're not special anymore. You're just like me.
Like a quick downfall.
Yes, you're just an aging old person.
This Dorian Gray idea.
Yes, the Dorian.
Is that something that has been
completely. And Dorian, I think Oscar Wilde was more than he was looking into the soul of an actor when he wrote it. It really was. And I think all actors, really great actors, they have to be unrealistic. The last thing you want is a realistic actor, because he doesn't want to be real. He lives in this world,
so
this
netherworld. The paintings, I mean, they're important to you. I mean, they've always been important to you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I try to put the emotional intent on there, because I know what they're feeling. I go through it myself. And this is the world I understand. Then I realized, you know, maybe it's not so, maybe it's just a microcosm of everybody in their own little way has their own dramas, and they're not far from this either. Like when I did Rocky, I thought, well, I'm just going to do my personal story. Then I realized it translated in every language. Everyone has that need to at least have an opportunity, otherwise they die inside. And I go, wow. That's everybody. So even though these are big theatrical, because that's the world I know, the people inside of them, underneath Michael, are very small, regular, everyday people.
And the personal historic reference.
Oh.